you watching?
Oh, it's really good.
Right, is that better? The door is open. Yes, we are live. No. Is the speech better?
Oh, that's not that one. It's a live page, mate.
Is it any better now? Why can't you just go in there? Is the speech any better now? Ian, is the speech better? Oh, you-
Oh, yeah. Stop putting up on the bed. Oh, yeah, we'll
well, it's
take it.
on. It's alive now.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Is the speech any better? Could somebody please tell me? No, the speech isn't better. What? Can you hear me all right or not? Can you all hear me now? Is it normal? Right, Laura Stock can hear me perfectly. Alison and Martin, have you still got issues with the sound?
Oh, yeah.
Am I still on hyperspeed?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, Mrs. B. So, Mrs. Perry, can you hear me fine, or do I sound like a chipmunk? I'm assuming. What are you doing? Right. Emma's too tired, so they're not playing. Right, all okay here. Monk in here. The bowling. And his head to the face. Right, we just had some technical hitches, so I'm just waiting. Well, I'm just waiting for my husband to sort the screen out because currently I've got about 500 screens open, so I can't actually see myself.
Oh, did you see yourself in the middle?
So I know what I look like. I want to know what I look like on screen. Can't you just? I need to be able to see the comments. And you need a pen and paper. Should I doing it? Right, I'll just wait for people to catch up. Mrs. Merriman can't hear. can't see myself again. Oh, you can go on another computer in a minute, Barbara. Right, Suzanne can hear me. Emily's on. Right, Sarah Pickett, something went wrong with the first one, so I shouldn't be squeaky anymore. I should be back to normal. So if you come out of it and then like go back in, I've deleted some of the live feeds and now I've got live feeds back on. We should move the washing.
Yes, I'll move the washing.
But it's not a
Emily's hearing me quite here. Paul Wilson wants you to bring. They're not my knickers, Beck. We've got about 500 people living here. They're not mine. Yvette has got no volume. Yvette, have you got volume back? I'm in the right. I'm just waiting for people to catch up. I don't want to start. Obviously, we're slightly behind. George and Ava, they're joining us as well. So I've got George and Ava. Hopefully, George and Ava, we've got some questions that you'll be able to answer this week. I've got a Disney round. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes because I did have technical issues.
good job your technical team's here.
It's a good job my technical team's here. Well, what would I do without you? Izzy's now going in the fridge so we can see the reflection.
I'm making you a drink.
Right. So, I think I might have everyone. Possibly. Neil Taylor, are you here? I'm on. Emma can hear. Alan Haycott, Disney. Have I got Mark and Joe? And have I got Joe, Liv, Jack?
And Jay.
Fab, I think we're nearly ready to go.
Tony Barber.
No, your dad's not playing because Emma's tired. I'm just waiting for Sarah Merriman.
Send him the link on his phone.
Smiths are sorted. Smiths were the winners last week.
Yeah, Google.
Ace Thoughts, they're in. That is just Laura and Phoebe. If it's easier for me than keeping looking at my phone, if you're not on the TV, if you click on the live chat, that is easier for me.
Oh.
Everyone can see. So we can see that you rolled in your ass. Oh, sorry, I forgot George and Ava watching. Sorry. We have had a slight issue tonight getting Henry to bed. He must have known something was going on, but he is in bed now. Right. I just need to just check if Sarah's caught up. Let me just. Right, Sarah's on. So we might be ready to go. I don't want to start with anyone that's missing.
You sent me the link.
I sent him the link, yeah. Okay, guys, there are. Oh, Miss Clark is with us. Who's that? Booze? I can't even see. Susanna, Jenna, Louise. Right, so some of you guys were here last week, so you should know that I do trust you to mark your own. We're not going to be swapping papers, as Mrs. Wilborn pointed out earlier. We are just literally going through. We've got 4 rounds tonight of 10 questions, and then we'll just mark it. Last week, the Smiths got 28 out of 40, so that is the score to beat. I don't know if I've got Paula and Jack, but we will make a start. I would assume I will have, because you won't have technical issues. So I'm hoping that some of these rounds are slightly easier. I've had some requests in. Emily wanted a Disney round, so we've got a Disney round. I haven't got a news round this week because it would just be the same stuff. It'd just be Corona again. So obviously, we've got some people missing. Jordan is out working, so she's not with us tonight. In fact, although she might be.
Make it that long.
You stink. Jesus. You are right.
Thanks for the coffee.
Honestly, guys, Jordan is possibly here. Oh, she's retracted her message. Not sure what Jordan put. Oh, she's there. So Jordan is with us. She's out in the community caring, but is managing to watch, no doubt, with Bailey. Oh, that's it. I've got my Welsh people with me now, so we can go. So around here, just for all those Disney fans out there, I've got my Disney hoodie on as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 questions. Good luck, guys. Question number.
Good luck, Alan.
Just for Alan Haper. Question number 1. Which 2007 Disney Pixar animated film tells the story of Remy the rat and his obsession with food?
Ratatouille.
You do realise we're on a microphone, don't you?
It's not that sensitive.
So which 2007 Disney animated film tells the story of Remy the rat and his obsession with food? Yeah, Martin Ager.
Yeah, what? That sensitive.
They've got ears like hawks when it comes to a quiz. They've got Alison with them. Question number 2. In Peter Pan, Captain Hook had a hook on his left or right hand. So in Peter Pan, which hand was Captain Hook's? Which hand did Captain Hook have a hook on? His right or his left? Just sit down. Just maybe make an appearance and then sit down.
Oh,
I swear to God. You're more annoying than Henry. Number 3. In Toy Story, what is the name of the boy who owns Woody and Buzz?
Stuart.
In Toy Story, what is the name of the boy who owns Woody and Buzz?
I'm actually quite good.
You are on the infant school questions. I'm just making sure I haven't got people messaging that they're behind. I don't know if I've got Neil with us. Number 4. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? How's it going, George and Ava? Are these a little bit easier for you this week?
There must be, because I'm getting them all right.
Hopefully. And Phoebe, I hope Phoebe, you're helping your mum. Number 5. Which of the 7 dwarfs in Snow White is made up of only one syllable? Which of the seven dwarfs' names in Snow White is made up of only one syllable?
You told me this one. What, like one letter, like T?
The adult quiz, Alan, will start in 5 questions' time. George and Ava, they are on top 4. So they may take Alison, Martin and Tyler's crown off them.
Hold on, about me.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. They're texting me now, telling me they're on top 4. 2, 4, 6. Number 6. This will slow you down. Which 1998 Disney film was Lindsay Lohan's film debut?
Right, let's put the light on because you can't see your beautiful face. Oh.
Hold on.
What?
Which 1998 Disney film was Lindsay Lohan's film debut?
Disney.
Which Disney film in 1998 was Lindsay Lohan's debut?
No, not a clue.
Think about it.
I have. I've put enough thought into it. I'm not using all my brain power on this category.
Which category is going to be your best? Disney, name that song, general knowledge, or which city?
General knowledge in which city?
I'm lost with the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7. Emily, I'm open for 10 out of 10. What type of animal is Zazu in The Lion King?
Woohoo!
What type of animal is Zazu in The Lion King?
Can I just give a finger?
No. Why would you give a finger?
It's in Top Gun. The Smiths will know what I mean.
I've lost the question. Number 8. Which Disney film features Jock, a Scottish Terrier, and Trusty, a bloodhound, as friends to the main characters?
What?
Which Disney film features Jock, a Scottish Terrier, and Trusty, a bloodhound, as friends to the main characters?
So what am I answering?
Which
Film.
is the Disney film where Jock and Trusty are best friends with the 2 main characters? I've got a question missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one has to be out of 9 unless I can think on my feet.
Well, can I think on your feet?
No, I'll think.
No, let me.
You're part of it.
Oh,
Can't write a question for yourself.
okay, yeah, true.
Question number 9. What is the name of the Bengal tiger in Disney's The Jungle Book? Keep on then, write it down. Right, I just need an extra question because I've gone wrong.
Oh my god. You okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fine. Yeah, I'll get over it. So, question number 9 was, what is the name of the Bengal tiger in Disney's The Jungle Book?
Actually, it's quite hard. I was going to say Simba. That's Lion King, isn't it?
We're helping all 27 viewers at the minute, so please don't.
I think that's a record, 27.
Yeah, but plus, if you like,
I reckon you might get a
there's 3
YouTube
and a
award.
half.
I think you will, actually. I'm going to get onto it.
Take on Joe Wicks.
Yeah, Joe Wicks. I think we're about 357,000.
Simba. And number 10, what number is Herbie?
Herbie Goes Bananas.
Herbie Goes Bananas, Herbie Rides Again. What number is that little BW Beetle?
Woohoo! I think I know this one.
That's one I just made that up. on the top of my head.
Well, you made the answer up.
No, I made the question up. So that should be our 10 questions for round number 1.
Right. Good luck, Alan.
Are we all okay to mark? Is there anyone that needs
Time to Google
an
it.
extra question? Only cheating yourself if you go on Google.
True.
I think we might be ready.
I some questions in last week. Wow, was you really hard last week?
No, I don't think I was really hard. I blame the brains of the people taking part.
Well,
I thought I was
think I
quite
could do a
fair
quiz
last week. I thought I was quite fair last week.
love him.
There's only Alan that's going to struggle with this round.
What? Alan might come out with 10. You never know.
Alan's on 12 weeks isolation. By the end of this, he'll be getting them all right. Okay, guys, are we ready then?
Can I say the answer of my answer?
Ooh.
Ratatouille.
Some of I still have been answering.
Okay, sorry guys. What on question 1?
This is going to be your best round. Okay, so question number 1. Remy the rat is in Ratatouille.
Got that one, bonus.
As long as it looks and sounds like Ratatouille.
No, my teacher said I want that brainy.
Number 2. Captain Hook's hook is on his
Left.
hand.
Yay, bonus. Come on. And the next one's not Stuart, so if
Number
anyone's put
3.
Stuart, you're being daft.
Number 3. Andy owns Buzz and Woody.
Yes,
Andy.
Andy. Or Henry.
Or other millions of kids going around the globe. Mickey Mouse's dog is Pluto.
Pluto! 4 out of 4. This one I'm going to struggle next to.
You didn't understand the word for syllable, did you?
No. What is P? Is it P?
No.
What syllable?
Beats in a word.
Beats. Like
So Victoria. This one's only got 1 syllable.
what? Like the?
Like Dick or Dom
Oh, okay.
or in this
What was
case
the question then?
Doc. Doc. D-O-C. Doc is the dwarf with only 1 syllable.
Yeah, I didn't get that one, guys. Sorry. I was going for 5 out of 5.
So what did you put?
It was blank.
Number 6.
Well, I did put P, but
Number 6 was The Parent Trap. So remaking of The Parent Trap was Lindsay Lohan's film debut.
no, didn't get that one.
Zazu is a hornbill. So you can have birds.
I put the bird. Do you know how they do in Top Gun? The bird. I'm showing you the bird.
But it's the hornbill.
Can I show the bird?
Jay. What's he put?
Jake's settling himself that he has just
Wetting himself. Wetting. Hey, Dick and Dom, Jake. Dick and Dom.
Dick and Dom.
What's funny about Dick and Dom? Number 8. Jock and Trusty are friends with Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp. Yes.
I want to know how the Wilsons are doing because
Woo.
the fact that we've allowed the Wilsons to join in when she is the most competitive person I have met.
Whoa.
Becky on quizzes. Number 9. The Bengal tiger is
It's
called
called
Shere
Shaker.
Khan.
Shaker.
No, not Shere Khan. That's a horse.
Oh, is it?
Shere Khan.
What was that?
Shere
Shaker
Khan.
is like like that. Okay. All right. Cool.
No, Shere is in Shere and Khan is in Amir Khan. Shere Khan.
Oh, so it's Muslim. Is it?
It's probably Indian here.
Oh, it's Indian. Oh, yeah, no, he's Indian.
I won't be
isn't it?
getting any YouTube hits, will I? If you're going to start being racist. Stop.
Hold on a minute. I'm
Number
trying the
10.
nationality of the cat.
Number 10, Herbie is the number 53.
Well, I put 10.
53. That's question number 10.
How about I put 10?
That's wrong. So, scores out of 10, guys.
Woohoo!
Oh my god, does he ever stop talking? No, I wish he would. I thought he was playing poker, but it's obviously not.
6.
Right, here we go. The Pickets scored 9 out of 10. Mum, Dad, and Matty, 8 out of 10.
I'll have Google there.
Jack Evans, 9 out of 10. Although Jack, you play with Liv as well.
You're there. 10 out of 10. Google. No, you can't Google them.
Hey, AD, we don't bicker more than us two. I tell you now, your haircut yesterday.
Oh, 1 out of 10. Which one did you get right?
Ian, what do you think to AD's haircut? Would you let Lou on your hair?
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. Disgusting.
5 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 8 from the Clarkies.
Who's
I need glasses because I cannot flaming see.
Who's Bob Zazali out there?
Suzanne and Jenna. Captain Hook and I guess.
52.
Phoebe and Laura, 8.
Oh, that's
Ava-
a disappointment.
Ava and George, 8. Also, we're doing fairly. So 8s and 9s for the majority of us. 10 out of 10 of it.
Woo!
What are you doing now?
Second.
I don't know if Neil's. Does anyone know if Neil Taylor's around? Mark and Joe scored 4 out of 10. Oh, Wilson, 5.
Woo!
Oh, hang on a minute. So Rebecca got 4 initially, then 6, then 5. So actually, she's obviously just. I've got stuff to it. Sorry, guys.
Sorry to all the children, Ava, Alan, and
Have you got Neil Taylor's phone number? So I don't know if
Phoebe.
he tends to put his score somewhere, and I lose it.
Who?
Neil Taylor. I can't find him, so he's obviously he can't be on. That's fine. Right, guys, are we ready for the next round?
Next round. Which one's that then, Victoria?
Laura said she's on form. Forget the kids with Disney. So, well, the next round is round 2 out of 10. 10 questions. Name the song and artist. So, are we thinking it should be out of 20? A point for the song, a point for the artist.
We can do.
I think so.
I think so.
So we'll do it out of 20 then. So this round's out of 20. 6, 7,
Can I sing it?
8, 9, 10. No, do not sing. Because it spoils it.
Okay.
So, it's out of 20 this round. So a point for the song and a point for the artist or singer. Oh, 9 out of 10, Paula and Jack.
Oh, 1 second. What was it?
9 out of 10, Paula and Jack.
9 out of 10.
What are you doing?
1 second. It's 9 out of 10, isn't it?
Oh, AD to be. Right, let's go then. Number 1. So the song and the artist. Have you finished?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. So the song and the artist. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman.
Oh, I just can't get these ones. It gets me. How's your coffee? Starbucks, vanilla.
Yeah, it's nicer than the Nescafe ones.
Yeah.
Not legit expensive.
Oh, God, you're tight, sod.
Okay?
Alan, nice. Is it 90? What era? Can we give them a little bit?
It's a whole variety.
Oh, right. Oh, variety. Oh, sorry.
And Alan, if you've listened to me in the last 7 days, at times I've thrown some in there to help. So it depends on how well you've listened to me over the last 7 days. Number 2. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade.
Clocks. Oh, I've got to sing
Yes,
it.
Dan.
I can't talk.
Shut up then.
Can we mute it while I sing it?
No.
Clock strikes upon the hour.
Are you really? Are you really? Are you really?
That was the sound. It's a sound. Yeah. No.
Just stop being-
Whitney.
Stop it,
I
please.
can't- I
You're
don't know-
spoiling it.
I don't know the
And I'll
song.
spoil your poker game when you're on.
Can I go out there and sing it then?
You can go wherever you like and sing it, but not so people can hear. I bet you're singing at home, Lou, aren't you?
Clock strikes.
Ian!
Oh.
We can still hear you. Piss off. There he goes. If you're watching with kids, I apologise. It's singing it, guys, and he hasn't even got a clue who it is or what the song is.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
You're not singing in here.
no, I can't get the song.
Number 3.
It's on the edge of my tongue.
Sorry, guys. Number 3. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you.
Oh my god, I know this one. You were.
No, stop it, Ian. I mean it. I'll gag you.
Well,
Yeah. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Mark, I'll be with you in 1 second. Hannah, how do I put up with him? I don't, Hannah. That's why I just come to your mum's.
Hold on a minute, I have to live with the teach 24/7.
Like Mark and Joe, number 1, she played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man. That was number 1 again. Sorry. So number 3 was, you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you.
This is dead hard.
You're doing my head in. You're driving Ace up mental as well.
Oh, but she's having the right fit.
Bring back Henry, all this forgiven. Oh my God, Laura, no, not after today. On the floor, your paper game. Get that off the screen.
Sorry. What? Oh.
And number 4. I never wanted to be your weekend lover. I only wanted to be some kind of friend.
Oh my
Stop.
God.
I never wanted. Sorry, guys.
Ow. Ow. Jesus
Number 4. I never wanted to be your weekend lover. I only wanted to be some kind of friend. Jordan, good to see Dad's behaving better than last week. Oh.
Love you.
And number 5. Please don't speak. Please.
I'm not speaking.
Just write the answers down.
Yeah, but all of them are singing it and doing all
Yeah,
sorts.
at home. Go in another room then and play in another room. Number 5. Oh, I can't, because Alan, I just met myself. Number 5. There's evil in the air, and there's thunder in the sky, and a killer on the
Bloodshot Streets. I know that one. Michael knows that one. He loves it.
Just
Go on, Evo.
you go. Number 5. There's evil in the air, and there's thunder in the sky, and a killer on the bloodshot streets. Get out! Seriously, you are boring me.
Oh, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of light entertainment on a Wednesday night.
Not when people are competitive.
You don't have to be abusive.
That's not abusive.
Oh, okay.
Number 6. The south of the equator, navigate it. Got to hit the road, got to hit the road. Number 6. The south of the equator, navigate it. Gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Man, I won't chill out. Have you lived with him?
You don't see that on a
He's
Saturday.
going to work next week. He's going to work. I've lived with this man now for 21 days without being able to get out.
You still love me.
Waning thin, waning thin. That's the right word. Number 7. This one's for Phoebe. And Ava should get this. If you're looking for Mr. Right, need that magic to change him overnight. If you're looking for Mr. Right, need that magic to change him overnight. Where do you find that magic, Babs?
It's a kid's present.
I know, but it says, if you're looking for Mr. Right, need that magic to change him overnight. I just need some magic.
Why would you want to change perfection? Can't get any better.
Number 8.
I know there'll be a few laughing out there, but unfortunately, she's got me. You can't have me.
Alan will have you.
Alan's already had me.
Was that when he was dying of every illness when he was in Vegas? Number 8. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain? Number 8. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain? Number 9.
What happened to staying in Vegas too? Blooming right, Alan.
Number 9. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know.
That's what I'm saying, that's C.
Oh. Jack, I'll be with you in a minute. I'll just finish these and then I'll go back. Number 9. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. I'm just going to go back to number 8 for Jack.
Well, why don't you do it at the end? Finish.
Because I might have about 10 to read. So number 8 for Jack. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain?
Monotone.
That is the point, Tyler, of the round. To be monotone.
God. She's definitely monotone. No, you are monotone, baby.
Yeah, but I don't want to give a clue. You don't want to hear me singing.
No. God, no.
I have to like throw it a bit of a curveball. If I did it in the right beat, you'd get it. My idea is it's a challenge. Number 10. And did you think this fool could ever... And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me. I'm coming back again.
Have you got his mom?
Okay. Number 10. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me. I'm coming back again.
Yeah.
We've got to sing the answers, perhaps. We've got to sing the answers.
We've got to know the bloody song first.
I do. They're in front of me.
Oh. My name's Vicky, and I don't know what. Very simple.
Right. So it's out of 20. So 1 for this song, 1 for the either band or singer. Does anybody need any of them saying again?
Yeah, can we have all 10, please?
No. Ace loved that round.
Yeah.
See, I told you, I've listened to my critique
Yes, absolutely.
and tried to improve the quiz.
God, you're so good. That's why I love you so much.
Number 4 for the Wilsons.
Are we singing them now?
Well, Sabo's got a problem.
2 out of 20. 5
Sam
points.
Sabo's had a slight problem. He's had 15 stellars and he's fallen asleep.
Louise Hubbard, that is the other deputy. She would like number 5, please.
Number 5. Is that what she said?
Yeah, number 5. Oh, number 6, sorry.
No, she put 5.
6.
Number 5. That's a 5.
6.
It's a 5.
Okay, 5.
Number 5. There's evil in the air.
There's evil in the air, there's thunder in the skies.
I'm not doing the answers. I'm giving her it again.
Oh, you said we're singing them.
We haven't given the answers yet. Number 5, Lou. There's evil in the air. There's thunder in the sky, and a killer on the bloodshot streets.
That's the most simplest one you could possibly get. It's a classic. How she not getting that one?
Laura, Ava, and George. Number 8. Lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain?
That's alright though, no problem. It's a
I
classic.
hate cheats. I hate them.
It's not a cheat. I thought we were telling the song. If 30
Shush,
people
people
wanted.
are listening and they're still wanting questions.
I know, but if 30 people
Shut
wanted.
up, look. She's saying shut up now.
But if 30 people
saying
wanted a
shut
question,
up.
we'll be here all night.
Number 10.
Unbelievable.
And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me. I'm coming back again.
Unbelievable. So what happens if everyone wants one?
Oh no, this is
That's
the last
it.
one. Last one. Number 4.
Number 4, around the door.
I never wanted to be a weekend lover. I only
Right.
wanted to be some kind of friend.
Introduction. You enjoying that?
And that is it. Oh, number 2. Paula. Number 2, and then that is it.
Oh yeah. What's what else says that?
Number 2, shush. Number 2. Clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Seriously, you're boring. Right. Oh, but I can't keep doing.
I told you. I said you can't.
It's
keep-
Suzanne.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm production and we're in over our time slot.
Really quick, Suzanne. I
Oh
never
my
wanted to be
God.
weekend lover. I only wanted to be some kind of friend. Right, I didn't know that goes. So, are we ready?
Who's Bob Zadilla?
Suzanne
Oh.
and Jenna.
Who?
Suzanne and Jenna.
Okay, we've got that number 4. Right.
Right, number 1.
Number 1. Are you singing? Go on,
If you-
Tom. 1 second. You want the mic?
No, I don't want the mic. Right, number 1.
No,
Are
you want the mic?
you singing or?
Well, no, no.
You seem to be very vocal in all of this.
Do you want me to get the guitar out? I can get you a guitar.
Number 1 was Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran. She
Cool.
played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an English man.
Woo! Actually, she actually got quite a lot of time.
Number 2, I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. Clock strikes.
Clock strikes upon the hour, and the clouds about to. Is that the one? No, what is
Yeah,
it?
but Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Oh no, sorry. Number 3, you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Sing. You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you. Don't You Want Me by the Human League. That's cheap song.
I know.
Number 4, I never wanted to be a weekend lover, I only wanted to be some kind of friend. No, get it off!
Oh,
That's on Tin and Poker off.
Oh, not yet.
Was Purple Rain by Prince.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Number 5, There's Evil in the Air and There's Thunder in the Sky.
This was
Killer on the
easy.
Bloodshot Streets was Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
Oh my god. There was like, you can't even get that low. It's easy.
Number 6, The South of the Equator Navigated, Gotta Hit the Road was Shotgun by George Ezra.
That's Henry's favourite song. Is it yours?
Number 7, If You're Looking for Mr. Right, Need That Magic to Change Him Overnight was Black Magic by Little Mix.
Yeah.
Lately, Did You Ever Feel the Pain in the Morning Rain was Live Forever by Oasis. Be the Good Girl You Always Have to Be. Conceal, Don't Feel, Don't Let Them Know is Let It Go, Frozen. And number 10, And Did You Think This Fool Could Never Win? Well, Look at Me, I'm Coming Back Again. I'm Still Standing by Elton John. So out of 20 that round. And the next round is general knowledge. Oh yeah, you could put what Emily's put instead of Frozen. Yeah, I'll let you have that. I just put Frozen, but whoever that was. Do you know what? I cannot see at all that TV.
Just the 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a quick one. We want us to collect our stuff after lockdown.
Oh, okay.
I'll talk to you after.
Okay.
Mrs. Pickett, 11 out of 20. Henry's awake.
Yeah, but your voice.
Oh.
Even next door will be awake.
So are you going to see him?
Yeah.
20 out of 20. Aesop, never in a million years did you get 20 out of 20.
Get out of it.
She's done. Well, she's. I promise. She's obviously got somebody there helping her tonight. 13 to Jack, Liv and Joe. 10 out of 20 for Mum. Mark and Joe, 7 out of 20. Oh God. Laurie sort of even sent me a screenshot. Martin, 19 out of 20. Which one did you get wrong, Martin? Right, does that say 13 or 15 for Jane? Louise, 17. Did AD help you, Louise? Or did you get them all yourself? Did Jake know any of them? Pritchard, 14. Don't take this away from me, I'm buzzing. This is too easy. He starts getting these far too easy. We need to challenge. 13 for George Ava and Laura. Emily, 13. How come we don't question the Smiths? But I do one more and I'm a cheat. Because, Laura, I was using last week's quiz skill to base the score. Last week they won. Last week you got 0. Oh, she's not happy. She's fuming. Right. Let's see what general knowledge is like. AD and Jake helped. Jake got 2. Well done, Jake. See, this is the best Vicky now, Jake. I bet your other Vicky isn't on YouTube, streaming live into your living room every week. No, she's not watching actually. Right. I don't know where Neil is. He's obviously forgotten. Oh. Wilson, 16. Yeah, if you've put that person that's got Menzel, you can have that. So Yvette, you can have that. We'll be doing it after lockdown. Beck, this takes forever to organise. We have chosen your quiz over Auntie Vicky's Family Fortune snack. Jeez. Please tell her that has nothing to do with me. Right. so your scores should be out of 30 so far. Are we ready? He's quieting down now. Our son was awake, but he's chosen not to go check up on him, even though he's got a little injury to his head.
Oh.
Don't mute me. What are you typing on there? Okay, right. I bet people can hear that annoying poker sound.
Turn it off.
Yeah. It's annoying me. Mac, general knowledge. Round 3 is just general knowledge. So there's no theme really, just total general knowledge. A couple of maths questions thrown in there as well. Somebody wanted a maths round. I think it was Yvette. Are we ready? Alan, we should be acing this. Is Alan on cards for you? Hey. Is Alan on cards? Ian?
No.
No. Okay, number 1. In the film The Greatest Showman, Hugh Jackman played the main protagonist. What was the character's name? So in the film The Greatest Showman, Hugh Jackman played the main protagonist. What was the character's name? One to get Alan started. Number 2. Which British athlete won gold in both the 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres 2016 Olympic Games? So who won gold in 2016 in the Olympics in the 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres race? Alan, the main protagonist means the main character. So what was the name of Hugh Jackman's character in The Greatest Showman? Which British athlete won gold in both the 5,000 metres and 10,000 metres 2016 Olympic Games? Do you give up?
No, oh, no. What was question 1?
I'm not repeating them fast.
Oh, baby. Go to massage feet.
I don't. Number 3. What is 15%? That's 15%
15%?
of 2,000.
That's obvious.
Wait, if you know maths and how to work it out, but some might not.
They're all adults.
Well, then at least they'll score 1 out of 10 then. What is 15% of 2,000?
Just need to break it down there. What 10%?
He's still speaking.
Sorry.
So if you're not collecting university stuff on lockdown, that means I've got a day with you tomorrow. Joyous. Can you use a calculator? No, Martin. A calculator wasn't part of your team at the beginning. Number 4. Which is the closest prime number to 100?
99.
Which is the closest prime number to 100? You should go check up on it.
I love it, yeah.
I don't know if Starbucks still with me.
Oh, 1 second, that's Casey.
What if Starbucks with me?
No, no.
This is Clark. I took 2 maths questions in and was swearing. AJ will be able to do it. You'll be pleased to know that's the last of my maths questions. What have you done now?
Nothing.
Will you stop messing with my screen?
What, because you
Guys,
can't see
I've
yourself?
got me on
Hold on a
half of
minute,
the screen,
because you
and
can't see
Ian's
yourself.
playing poker on the other half.
Can you,
and it's-
what? Because you want to see yourself?
Yeah, but it's off-putting. Lou will be doing a self-average job in a minute. Anyone else know what a prime number is? Oh, Alan. What the hell's that noise?
Oh, Casey's just been a man look.
Number 5.
What is a prime number?
From which film is the following quote? Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. So number 5. From which film is the following quote? Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. Number 6. Mocha is a coffee usually flavoured with which substance? Mocha is a coffee usually flavoured with which substance? Number 7. The Labour Party used which Dream track as a soundtrack to the 1997 general election? The Labour Party used which Dream, that's D:(REAM), track as a soundtrack to their 1997 general election? And it always reminds me of Lee when he was fitting about 20 doors at our old house. Because it used to always be on the radio. Here's one for George, if he's still with me.
Ciao.
Number 8. Manchester United beat which Dutch side 2-0 to win the 2017 Europa League final? Manchester United beat which Dutch side 2-0 to win the 2017 Europa League final? AD, what is that? Is missing poker for this. He's hooked. He's bloody what playing poker?
Oh. Is that your best side?
See, somebody's prepared to give up poker.
Hold on, I've got bloody 6 out of 5 right here. Is it? I mean, what number are we on?
Number 8.
7.
And George got that one. Number 8. Well, he thinks he did until I give him the answer.
Well
He
done,
thinks he's
George.
there with it. Well
Well
done,
done.
George. Number 9. Mr. Haycock should have got that, being the Manchester United fan that he is.
Oh, God.
Number 9. Oh no, sorry, his team is the one that wanted to furlough their players.
What? The amount of money they're on.
Number 9. How many moons do scientists believe Jupiter have? So how many moons do scientists believe Jupiter has? Sorry, has. How many moons does Jupiter have? Well, I think Tottenham Hotspur are on about furloughing theirs as well.
Oh my god. Money to money.
And number 10, flounder is the name given to which group of species? Flounder is the name given to which group of species? Sam's back, Ian.
Oh, bless him.
He was asleep
Oh.
and woke up with me on his face.
Which species is
Flounder. And those are your 10 questions. If you're really quick and there's anybody that needs a repeat, let me know. If not, we will get on with the answers. Right. Oh, number 6.
There's always one.
Mocha is a coffee usually flavoured with which substance? So, coffee and what? A mocha is a coffee usually flavoured with which substance? I'm impressed that all these people have given up poker. Alan's not on poker. Adie's not on poker.
Holding on, doing the quiz.
How many answers have you written down for round number 3? Roughly. Don't need to count, just roughly.
Whitney Houston.
That was round 1.
What was it?
So for this round,
Ratatouille.
that was round 1. Okay, guys. So question number 1.
I mean, to support you.
You are.
Oh, that's nice.
In the film The Greatest Showman, Hugh Jackman played P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum.
As in Barnum Circus.
P.T. Barnum Circus, yeah. Was that the film that me and you went to watch with Mum?
Oh, I was rolling my eyes out. It's so sad. Oh,
That's
you
when she
mum
fell asleep.
Unbelievable.
She said it took a while to get going, The Greatest Showman. So she fell asleep. We're waiting for Peter Rabbit 2 to come out. I've only watched the first one about 100 times this holiday. Number 2, which British athlete won 5,000 and 10,000 in the
Browns.
2016 Olympics?
Is it the Browns? No? Oh, God.
Mo Farah.
Oh, was it? I thought it was Browns.
Brothers.
I thought it was Browns.
5,000 and 10,000 metre gold in the Olympics.
Was that on TV?
Well, I'd like to think it was the Olympics.
No.
Mo Farah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I
What's
agree.
that
I agree, Alan.
Are they triathlon? Just ignore Alan, the rest of you. I usually mute him. Number 3, 15% of 2,000 is 300.
That's obvious.
300. Not everyone's as good as you at maths. Number 4, the closest prime number to 100 is 101.
I got that. What
So you
about
said
90?
99.
Well, 99 is the opposite side.
It's divisible by 3.
What?
It's divisible by 3.
No, you've got me now. That's why kids are so thick nowadays. You try to confuse them.
Number 5. Which of the following, which film did Manu catch a fly with chopstick accomplish anything? The Karate Kid.
Oh, what the? What?
He stopped, said you were quiet. I must have always woke up.
Because I'm getting dirty looks.
From who?
You.
Phoebe Aesop got the 101. Laura was going with 99.
And Martin's putting answers on the goddamn screen. Wax on, wax off.
What's that for?
Wax on, wax off. That's the Karate Kid. Wax on or wax off. That's what he does. Wax on, wax off.
Why don't you just demonstrate that in the camera?
No.
I feel like you needed to see the action there. You haven't heard the answers. Can you hear me now? Is there an issue with the answers? Suzanne, I'll be with you in 1 minute. Right. Number 6. Mocha is a coffee usually flavored with which substance? The answer to number 6 is chocolate.
Chocolate. Scoop.
Number 7, the dream track that was used in the general election in 1997 was Things Can Only Get Better.
Things can only get better. Can only get better.
Number 8, which Dutch side beat Manchester United 2-0?
Holland.
Ajax.
What was it?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Ajax.
Ajax. Ajax.
Ajax.
Ajax. Ajax. It's
Number 9, shut up.
You see what I'm telling you?
How many moons do scientists believe Jupiter have? 79. 79.
79.
And flounder is the name given to flatfish.
Flatfish. Well done, the Evos. You should get that one if you don't.
Flatfish.
No.
Right, the answer to number 1 was P.T. Barnum. Number 2, Mo Farah. Number 3, 300. Number 4, 101. Number 5, Karate Kid.
What's that?
Number 6, chocolate. 7, Things Can Only Get Better. 8, Ajax. Is that how you pronounce it? Number 9.
Ajax.
Number 9, 79. And number 10, flatfish. Does it have to be flatfish? Do we think it has to be flatfish, or are we accepting fish?
It has to be flatfish. It's got to be flat, hasn't it?
I don't know. Laurie starts put fish. Are we letting her have
No.
fish? Pritchard saying yes. So yeah, you can have fish. If you just put fish and not flatfish, you can have it.
Well, that's a wide variety. It's
Oh.
specific.
You should species. So is fish a species rather than... Look at this one. People are unpicking your quiz. You can have fish. Have fish. Right, so we've got Paul and Jack with... I meant yes for flatfish. Emily, do we think fish or flatfish? Flatfish, not fish. Right, you can have, so it's got to be flatfish, so no, you can't have it. It has to be flatfish.
So how come they say it?
Because I'm going with the majority. You didn't even know what bloody question we were on. Do you know, I'm 8 from Jake. Is that 8 out of 10 from Jake? Oh, Jake's typed it. Hi, Jake. 7, the Perrys. The Smiths, 8. Alan, 6. Are you coming back, Alan? Pritchard has been studying for this. 9 out of 10. Oh, 6 then. But Laurie did get 20 out of 20 in the last one. Pickett's got 9 out of 10. God, they're on 5 as well. Laura, George and Ava, 9 out of 10. Oh, Emily, what's Emily? A group of living organisms consistent of a similar capability or interbreeding. Yeah, so that means flatfish then. Christ almighty. I can't hear you now, sorry. Can you now? Sorry, Suzanne. Have you got, hopefully you've got the answers now. She lost me. I don't know what happened. Oh. Right, the majority have spoken, we'll go with flatfish. I've got... Yvette thinks we should have fish and not flatfish. Sarah Merriman and Wilson. But the rest have spoken and said flatfish. Now, next week I won't have a question. Quite so complicated. Right, cities. UK cities. So for this round, I'm going to name a place, like a tourist attraction or a stadium or something that people will go and visit, and you've basically got to put which city in the UK it is found in. Well, to be fair, Mrs. Perry, on my answer sheet it says flatfish. That's what I was going with, flatfish. A flounder is a flatfish. But when I wanted to check whether the answer sounded right earlier, Ian was my checker. So, places, and then you need to put I could video. So, hang on a minute. I've just got a slight issue. I'm just going to. Let me just. I've lost somebody, and I'm just going to ring. Right, there we go. So, right there, you've got me now. You got me now? Am I on telly or just on here? Which one do you want? Right. I'm here. Can you? Yeah.
I have got, I know Jack, I've got the answers to the last one.
Right, I'll do those in a minute then. We'll go on to the next round. Right, we'll go on to round 4 and then I'll come back to round 3.
What are we going on to?
Round 4. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right, so everybody, so I've got you on here and them on there. Right, so I'm going to name a place and you've got to tell me which UK city it's in. Okay? So, number 1. Jorvik Viking Centre. So, which city would you go to for Jorvik Viking Centre? Okay. I'm just going to turn it down a bit so she's not shout the answers out. Number 2. The Bullring Shopping Centre. Bullring Shopping Centre. So which city would you be in if you were going to the Bullring Shopping Centre? Number 3, the National Wallace Monument. The National Wallace Monument. I don't know. Number 4, the Crucible Theatre. Crucible Theatre. Where's Mr. Haycock? He's gone very quiet.
Scoop.
Number 5, Arthur's Seat. Arthur's Seat. So which city would you be in if you went to Arthur's Seat?
Hey, I'll have written better.
Number 6, the SS Great Britain. The SS Great Britain. 7. Ian. Number 7. Ellen Road Stadium. Ellen Road Stadium. Number 8. The Royal Albert Dock. The Royal Albert Dock. Number 9. Royal Albert Memorial Museum. Royal Albert Memorial Museum. So number 8 was the Royal Albert Dock. Number 9 is the Royal Albert Memorial Museum. That's thrown Suzanne. I said that's thrown you. God forbid somebody call something Albert more than once. And number 10, the Principality Stadium. Number 10, Principality Stadium. Okay, so I'll give people a chance to catch up. Alan, I do have
Sheep. What's a sheep for?
I can't say because it would give it away, but I'm sure somebody will comment in a minute, rightly so.
Why sheep?
I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, is everyone ready? Hang on, Suzanne, it might just pause, but just so people can text. No one says. Is everyone with me? Everyone? If I lose you, it's just because my Wi-Fi is not. I put you back on Wi-Fi rather than 4G. Right, so everyone ready to mark this round? And then I'll go back to 3 for you, Suzanne. So number 1. Oh, hang on. Let me just double check. I'm just making sure that people aren't trying to get me. So number 1 was York Viking Centre. That is York. York. Number 2, the Bullring Shopping Centre is Birmingham. Birmingham. Number 3, the National Wallace Monument is in Stirling. Stirling. Number 4, the Crucible Theatre is Sheffield. Number 5, Arthur's Seat is Edinburgh. Number 6, the SS Great Britain is in Bristol. Ellen Road. Number 7, Ellen Road is Leeds. Number 8, the Royal Albert Dock is Liverpool. The Royal Albert Memorial Museum, number 9, was Exeter. And the Principality Stadium was Cardiff. Cardiff. So what I was going to say, Alan, is obviously my Welsh family are playing along. and are on here and are on the live chat. If just while you guys are adding up, I'm just going to run through the other answers because somebody lost me midway through. So number 1, Suzanne, was P.T. Barnum. 2, Mo Farah. 3 was 300. 4 was 101. 5 was Karate Kid. Mocha was chocolate. Number 6 was chocolate. Number 7, Things Can Only Get Better. 8 was Ajax, however you pronounce it. Number 9, 79. And number 10, we went with flat fish, and you had to put flat fish. That was the discussion. So if everyone can give me a score out of 50, please. Because obviously round 3 was out of 20 in the end, so it was all out of 50. Are you able to use the chat? Will it let you chat? Yeah, so shall I hang up on you now? Is that all right? See you soon. Bye. Bye. So it's out of 50, I think 10, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. Out of 50. So we've got 41 out of 50. 36 out of 50. Lou got 40 out of 50. So at the minute, the Smiths have just picked Lou. Right. A-Stop's already typing, so she'll be typing something about the flatfish comment. Yeah, here we go. If Martin's big, got 41 from flatfish. Oh no, the Welsh flag is flying. 42 out of 50 for Jack and Paula. So 42 looks like the score to beat. My mum and dad and Matty got 35. Jack, Liv and Joe 38. Laura and Phoebe 40 out of 50. Smiths 41 out of 50. George and Ava, I don't know if you're still with me. Wilborn 35 out of 50. Clark's 40 out of 50. Jane and Matt 35 out of 50. Alan Haycock 14 out of 50. Super, Alan. We will see you next week where we will get higher than that score. 14 is your score to beat. Laura, George and Ava 36 out of 50. Ian give up, Wilson. Mrs. Becky wants to know what you scored.
4.
It lost. We weren't even with it. Alison, Emma Pritchard 38 out of 50. Sarah Merriman 29 out of 50. Yvette 38 out of 50. Is there anyone I've not shouted out that's done it? Well done, guys. So that was obviously a little bit easier. You obviously preferred that one. Just waiting for Mark's score. So Mark and Joe, they got 24 out of 50. Therefore, at least we aren't lying. So I don't know if he thinks that Google has maybe helped some people, but
40. Whoever's got 40, cheating. I got 4.
Paul and Jack got. Yeah, but you didn't do half the rounds.
Yeah, but 4 times 4 rounds, that'd be 16 on average.
Mrs. Wilson wants to know if I'm doing this after lockdown. No, because it takes me far too long to think of the questions. Last week I thought I had a quiz sorted and it was too hard, but this week was maybe a little bit easier.
I could do one.
So thanks guys for joining us. Next week we'll be back on Thursdays. Ian is going back to work next week. So I would have done it on Wednesday when he won't be interrupting.
Gets in there, kids.
But that's Henry's thing. But it won't be on Thursday next week. So while we're in lockdown, I'll do it once I'm back. Unless anyone else wants a go and wants to do a live link.
Oh, that'd be ace. Oh, Alan.
Louise.
What about Alan? Alan and Louise. Yeah, everyone did. Yeah, that'd be great.
Louise was going to do a singing one. Thanks,
Later.
guys. Thanks for
Bye.
joining us. I'm sorry that Henry hasn't made an appearance. We start trying to click end stream. I can be here all night if I want to
Okay.
be.
Love
Just-
you too.
I'm sorry Henry hasn't made an appearance. No, not sorry at all. Right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
What time is it? 9:30.